So like, you know what the sport needs? Because we were in love with it. We were like this, but we were martial artists. We were like, the sport needs some billionaires who just throw a ton of money at it and just get it huge. And then the Fertitta brothers come along, billionaires with a ton of money who are huge fans of the sport, just love the sport. The sport's born. Then you have Chuck Liddell, who was the champion at the time, who was the most fan-friendly champion you could ever have, just a fucking berserker. He was the perfect poster guy for the UFC because he was just smashing people and then throwing his arms back like, rah, in a cage. I'm sure you've seen a lot of Chuck Liddell fights.
Yeah.
It was just the whole thing took off, but without Dana, it would have never taken place. The guy's tireless. That man, I could call him up. I'll call him up at like 2 o'clock in the morning sometime. Like there's some fight going on, and I'll say, "Hey, this is going on next weekend. I'm so fucking pumped." And we'll talk for hours. For hours. He just wants to talk about fights. He's like so locked in, like all the time, you know. And he's just like so driven. And now that he's healthy, like oh my God, he's got like, what Gary Brecka's done for him is incredible. He lost all this weight, got super thin, real fit. Super healthy. He doesn't fuck around with alcohol anymore. He just eats healthy food. He looks great. Now he's got even more energy.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Well, we're lucky to have some of it.
Yeah, we are. And you know what? We're also lucky that you got into jiu-jitsu. Because I think that had an effect on you. You look different. When you walked in here today, you look thicker. You look like a different guy. You do. You look like a jiu-jitsu guy now. It's funny. I saw your neck. I'm like, his neck's bigger. Your neck is bigger.
Good.
Are you using iron neck or is it just from training?
I do like iron neck, but it's but when I started training not just jiu-jitsu but striking, I was like, all right, I want to find a way to do this where I don't like hurt my brain, right? It's like, all right, like I need to. I'm going to be running this company for a while. I would like to, you know, like stay healthy and not take too much damage. And so I think the number one thing you need to do is, well, in addition to having good partners, is have a strong neck.
Yes.
So yeah. No, I take that pretty seriously.
It's very important. A strong neck is great for jiu-jitsu as well because it's a weapon. Like in certain positions, like head and arm chokes.
Yeah,
you need a neck.
Yeah.
It's a weapon.
Yeah.
And you know, and also for defending things and just for overall stability. But for striking, it's very like Mike Tyson in his prime. He had a fucking 20-inch neck.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. His neck is like bigger than his face.
A photo of him in a suit.
Yeah.
It's the craziest photo.